Did you save state?
You think
I
she's looking
didn't.
for a fight?
But we're just gonna have to go in here because I didn't realize this was going.
Looking for trouble.
It's fine. Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 4. I'm sorry, I didn't remember that this was a thing.
I mean, yeah, we just, yeah.
We
Kika's
just-
ship is so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I love her.
It's
She's
so
great.
good.
I was watching. I saw your battle.
Lovely.
Yep.
Love her character.
You call that a battle? It's more like we just ran away.
I mean, you did just.
We are about to return home. You should come with us.
She's just like, you are powerful.
Uh-huh.
You should follow me.
What should we do?
I doubt we have much choice. We have to follow her.
Lino and Coolness is actually incorrect. Don't follow Kika. We have so many things to do. That is not going to the Den of Pirates. So, give me one moment. We have to do some things, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we double-checked everything. I do actually have one more character to talk about, because I forgot. Let me just anchor real quick. Yes. Last character that I forgot to talk about was Pablo. Pablo is a mage. He's also the helm person. He's the one who shoots our rune cannons. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's not a...
Well,
it's
because
like
like
a banister.
cannoneer, right?
Yeah,
I think it's more accurate.
Yes.
He's just a cannoneer. He actually boosts fire cannon and earth cannon damage by 30. That's the highest that we've ever had so far. He's good at fire magic and earth magic, obviously. He comes pre-equipped with a fire rune, which is pretty nice. Because his defense is kind of crap, he actually has he's tied for the lowest defense in the game. He actually has the lowest strength. You're never going to see him physically attack anything. Like, it's never an issue. What you want him to do is you want him to just bombard people with magic. He's pretty good at that, which is why I like giving him the magic set, which literally gives him 10% extra magic on top of that. All staffs have the same stats in this game, which is not uncommon, but it's interesting that it started here, and it's something that takes place in Tactics and in 5 as well, where like they all have like the same stat line, stat upgrades, and all that stuff. What's cool is that he's a really high skill, which means he can crit with magic. He has really high luck too. 200 is nothing to sneeze at. And I kind of really dig putting Pablo in the party because like his starting level is kind of low, so he'll level up really quickly. And once he gets to the 40 threshold, he's almost unstoppable, other than like he has really low health. Like having a 2 in health is very detrimental. But again, because 4 doesn't have formations, you know, you can't just put him in a back row and then, you know, let him sit there. So he kind of has to see combat, which is unfortunate. So if he was like stupid powerful, there would make a good difference to that. Before leaving anywhere else, we've got a couple of people to recruit in our ship. I know that sounds weird.
That's so weird.
I know. And our box is here now.
This is the suggestion box, right?
Yes. It sounds like I'm lecturing you, but here's a piece of advice. A leader should always maintain a smile, even when it gets tough. Otherwise, no one will follow your lead. That's what I've learned, at least. Which is hilarious, because this is a man that never smiles.
This is very Lino on Cool. This advice from Lino on Coolness is very All Might.
Yeah, it kind of is. He definitely... Oh, yeah, whoops. Sorry, I actually need to rest in my room to trigger any of this stuff.
Also, we probably should mention that in order to explore the boat, you actually got to anchor.
Yeah, we showed that off before.
But that's pretty cool because you can kind of stop really wherever you want.
You can also cheat really badly, I think is the easiest thing. Because like being able to be like, oh, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked, and then like go into your cabin, sleep, come back out into the ocean, you're fully rested and all your rune slots are restored.
That's great.
Is pretty impressive, honestly. So yeah, in order to trigger this next thing, you need to rest so that when you leave. Sure. Let's go check out this forbidden room. Also, everyone that you've now recruited is inside of your ship, which I guess, I don't know why I walked away from the door, that was stupid. Which, you know, as was obvious, they were kind of here beforehand. But on top of that, like, new rooms have opened up. Like, this room is opened up, this room is opened up, so now Lino is taking residence. What we want to do immediately is I want to go down to the second floor. Sorry, we're on the second floor.
Yeah.
You go down to the first floor. So this is the first floor where the shops are. And over here is the rear deck. Okay, yeah, this is where I just was and I forgot about it. So let's go down one more. We need to go down to the 4th floor. Or... yeah, whatever. Down to the 4th floor. You know what I meant.
That's pretty weird, though, because in... well, actually, maybe on a real ship it is like that.
It's kind of, yeah.
I don't remember now.
So yeah, Chadley has finally opened up his armor shop.
Yay!
The coolest thing about this is that you notice that this is also, like, not just armor.
Yeah.
Like, there's other things in here. And he has a lot of stuff. So, if you've never played a Suikoden game before, here's how it works. Every time you see an item in a shop anywhere, it will be added to his inventory. So you now have to, you should automatically...
You don't have to buy it for it to be in the
You don't have to
shop.
buy it,
Okay.
you just have to see it in someone's...
So always check all the
Yeah,
items.
so always open up the shop. You don't even need to scroll through the shop for it to be added. So long as you see it, you can... Oh, that's great, actually. What the fuck? There's no reason for me not to buy these, because they're all really good. I just lost a lot of money, but here's a lottery ticket. And then the
He
real...
gives you lottery too?
Yeah, anytime you spend money,
That's crazy.
you'll get it.
Here's
So
our blacksmith.
here's Adrian. Here's a new hammer. So now that we've done that, our weapon can now go up to 9. This is impressive because it is way overkill to have a level 9 weapon. What you kind of want to do, unless they have a level 8 upgrade like Lino and Coolest, most spear
Right.
users do, you want to get them at least to 7. 7, not 7D. That doesn't exist.
It did sound like you said
I know, that's why I corrected myself. So you want to get them to at least 7 because 100 attack on top of everything else is really, really good. We can attach rune pieces here as well. This changes the element of your weapon. You don't really want to do this unless you know a character is going to specialize in something. And I'll go over that when it becomes relevant. But for now, we don't need to do that. And we can now make gear. This is interesting because like it takes all of the stuff that you get from enemies on top of like trade items that you can buy.
Materials.
That you can literally transform into other armors and stuff. Now, there are some really good things you can do from this. We can't make anything insane right now, but there is a specific gear set that we are going to make from this that doesn't require that much effort or trade items and stuff. So this is really cool. Adrian is what you're going to be coming back to every time you anchor your ship for the most part. There's an empty room, this is inaccessible, and this is an empty room. This is actually not an empty room. I believe this is where the rune shells are stored. Oh, this is the bathhouse that we don't have yet. I'm wrong.
Hinting at what comes in the future.
Yeah, so let's go down another floor.
I'm sure everybody's like, bathhouse.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird if you've never played a Suikoden game, but
We will see.
there's already a bunch of yeah. So this is the place we need to be, the 4th deck corridor. There's a ward, doctor's room, which again we got you now, so that's a thing. A lot of these are gonna be empty because we just don't have the recruits necessary to like fill all rooms in the ship. One of the cool thing about this ship is that it is fully formed. There's no upgrades to it. It just gets filled out.
Which makes sense because it's a fucking boat.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's not like the
It would be
other
weird if it
games-
got increased like that.
Yeah, it's not like the other games. In the other games, usually your base is an actual, like, physical
An actual
spot
base, yeah.
on the map.
So this
which
is-
means that you can kind of add on to it or demolish things and rebuild it to be something different. And so that happens normally, but this is the first game in the series where your base is a boat. So you kind of can't be
the only
adding
game in
a
the
lot
series
to
like that.
it. You know, you're kind of stuck with what it is. So yeah, there's just a lot of quote-unquote empty rooms.
Okay, so I think this is the one?
It also means that you can't customize it as much as you could the other ones too.
That's true. So this is Haruto's place. He's also the ship chart for the
the map maker.
the map maker, yeah. Here's Oleg.
The navigator.
What I want to do while I'm in the 4th room corridor is find the forbidden room. And it should be, I thought it was down here. I remember it being down here, but maybe I'm wrong. Or it's one of these. That's Rakagi, sorry. Or Rakji. I forget how to pronounce your name like that.
Viki and Rakji.
Yeah, Rakji, yeah.
I think.
I think you're right. One of these rooms has
Empty
a...
room. But I like how you go in and there's not entirely truly empty.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's furnished, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have any personal charm yet.
Right.
There's a guy. I know I did this right.
Might be on the other side. Might be on the other side.
Well, there's only one floor that matters, which is this one. So like,
Yeah.
I'm hoping I just see it. It could be near the door. That's true. I'm just gonna double check anyways, because I remember it being at the back, but the back is the confessional. So like, maybe I'm wrong. There's nothing up here.
Yeah.
Wait, unless there is a fifth, and maybe I'm just wrong.
Downstairs if there wasn't.
This is fifth deck. That's the ruined shell place, actually, and this is the prison and stuff. Accessories. Hello?
That one's like not even.
It's,
Oh, there we go. Mouse.
this is it. This is the room. It's on the fifth. I don't know why I wrote fourth. Whatever. Please join us. So Mao has joined.
That's weird.
Mao's interesting. He's Suikoden 4 has like a bunch of like one-off things that it does.
28. It was right next to it.
It was 28. Okay.
Yeah, right next to it.
Thank you. So the first thing that it does that's really interesting is mushrooms. They restore MP. No other Suikoden has a convenient way of restoring MP except for this game. How they work is interesting. Mao is considered a botanist in the Star of Destiny roster, or at least that's his official title. Yeah, it's odd because he has a specific way of cultivating mushrooms. So Mao specifically will ask you, like this bag. Oh, I guess it's not active right now. Yes, I do. How humid would you like the room? We want it to be dry, a little dry. We want it to be really cold, and we want it to be well lit. A little bit of air. Use plenty. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to start making normal mushrooms.
I can't believe
I'm not joking.
it's so funny.
It's a real thing. So yeah, so what this does is we can now get a supply of mushrooms to restore our MP every, I want to say 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how much, like how hard you go. Sorry, wrong way. I don't know why I went forward. So like, yeah, they're actually really good. Oh, it's in color again. They fixed it.
Yeah.
This was fucked up for like days.
Yeah. I'm looking at Suikosource for something.
Yeah. Our website's not fully broken. Let's go.
It should still migrate.
Yeah, I know. We're working on it. So here's the thing. This is not the only thing you can do with Mao. So now we're gonna rest again. Getting a lot of rest, which, boy, what a mood. And then when we leave,
only.
and then when we leave again, the Forbidden Room. I feel yet another presence. Would you check it out? It's very frightening.
I'm so excited.
So let's go back. You're so excited. You sound excited.
I know exactly what's happening.
So let's go back to the Forbidden Room again.
No, puppy.
Yeah,
She said she had
our
enough.
dog. Our dog is
She
done
had enough.
being near us while we record, which is fair. Yeah, there we go. Hang out with the machine that has lights going off of
Yeah,
it.
right.
Oh, it's to the left. While the ship, because I forgot to mention this too last episode, the ship is like the easiest of the base of operations to navigate. I still get lost.
Yep. That makes sense.
So yeah, coming back into the cultivation room, here's another dude. No, who are you?
No, I don't.
I'm not sure, but will you join us? You have mint, so you can have some. So mint is kind of upgraded mushrooms. So if you go here, so currently because we're cultivating mushrooms, we cannot cultivate mint. You have to do one or the other.
Yeah.
Mint restores 2 MP, but from different levels than mushrooms.
And what star is now?
Yeah, you know what? We have a thing. Let's just bring it up. I don't know why I'm like struggling with this. Can I go forward? There we go. He is the Chishun star.
Oh, I hate that they did that to you.
Yeah.
Chishun. It's a SH.
Okay. Either way, so yeah, mint restores the first 2 levels of magic, so 1 and 2 spells. But because they restore 2 MP, things like the water rune, where you want to restore someone to full for free, or the wind rune, where you get infinite sleeps, virtually, because of mint, they're a lot better in the long run. So like, he's actually really useful.
What happened? What happened?
I closed the thing.
No.
It's okay. There's a safety net.
Okay, so anyway.
Sorry, there was a blip there. That's my bad. I apologize. I meant to close the guide that I wrote. My apologies. Either way, let's move on. That can go away. Sorry. Okay, so we can leave now. What was I saying? I scared myself because I thought I killed it.
You had a moment of
Can I
panic.
just leave, actually? I can depart.
You're still looking for, the, forbidden room.
We did that. That was it.
Oh,
That was the forbidden room, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, that was the forbidden room.
I'm disappointed.
Who did you think it was?
You know who I thought it was.
No, we are going there next, though.
Okay.
We're literally going to get you right now.
Okay.
So, the next thing we need to do is we need to go... We have to start going towards Ney Island. There is actually one more thing I want to do in the ship. But that can wait until we get closer. Because you remember Peralt? The newspaper dude?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he actually has a newspaper out. And we actually need to view it to record someone. Also, I'm alone.
Great.
I need to put my party back in order. That would help.
Somebody.
Ow. Oh, I love Sunbeam. Let's not do this. Oh, he lived. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Oh, the other thing about Sunbeam, the reason why I give it to Laszlo is while you walk, you restore health. So every step is 1 health that you restore. Alright, yeah, so let me go reorganize my party and get to the thing I was supposed to do. And then we're good. Let me just rest in my bed because I just wasted a fucking spell. Why am I talking in this voice?
I don't know.
Alright, so let's go find Peralt. He should be on the first floor in the normal room. The common room. Which is also where we restore our... Also, this is here now. Can't use anything with it yet, but it's there. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. It's right here. So down here... where's Peralt? Oh, he's not in the first floor corridor. Okay, he's in one of these. Hold on. So either way, so let's...
Here it is.
So now that you have the ability to form 3 parties, you can switch them during combat. How convenient. So while you're on the ship and you're traveling to places, you can literally swap our party members in combat and just, like, use other things. We now have access to Lino, which is ridiculous. He is level 31, however, so I don't need to use him for a little bit. But I will be using him, for sure. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to level up Rita. I want to level up Pablo. I'm gonna be bringing a bit of spellcasters with me, basically. And do I need Chipu? I will eventually need Chipu. So let's bring Chipu. Haven't seen action in a while. And then let's grab Ricky. How do you say that? Ricky? Actually, let's just bring you because he's the stupidest fucking healing.
Vikie is how I would say it.
Vikie?
But I don't actually. Let's look up what
the kanji is.
kanji
Yeah.
is,
Okay, so I'm gonna find Peralt because I know he's in one of these. In my party. Oh, there you are. Did I just miss you again?
Probably.
Whatever. Oh, it's on the wall. It's on the wall. Alright, so first issue. Damn. Cool. Oh, there we go.
Ruh-roh.
A 100,000 potch bounty. Cited in Ney, but appears to be uncollaborated. Madame Depression was always depressed. Because it's just so depressing. So I want to go through the Madame Depression thing when it's fully done. Because it is one of the most interesting reads that this game has. It is so strange.
They're like, here's some actual news, and then here's some fun things.
So, well, I don't want to spoil it, but there is someone writing that column.
Yes.
And I think it is very appropriate. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you guys over at Neg. It's gonna be a while before we get there. So yeah, be right back. On. Okay, we're finally at Nay. Only took almost one death. So the cool thing is that now that the stuff has washed up from Ilua, this will be here. You got a message bottle. Can we check that? I can't remember. Yep, there it is. Coral, donuts, small island. Wonderful. So what this does, it actually allows us to meet another character later on. The main thing we want to do here is we want to try and go into the Kobold settlement. I actually need to restore my MP real quick, so one sec. Oh, and I guess I'll come over here to upgrade some weapons while I'm at it. Because the only one that I really need to upgrade is Rita. Because she actually has a physical weapon, even though she is a mage. She's a hybrid mage type, I guess, is more accurate. And this goes to Ribbon Hammer. She actually has more power than Laszlo and Chifu, which is crazy to think about, honestly. And if I get to the rune sage later, I'll also give her a fire or earth rune, because she does need something, and having an earth rune would be pretty nice. Even though I think I'll probably give the earth rune to Pablo, because he actually has the affinity for it. But yeah, so we should be able to run through here no problem. If you didn't get Maxine's fights before, try to get them now. Because otherwise she's gonna start moving around and it's hard to pin her down. So this is now the easiest time to like fight her for the first time. I think that no matter what your party is, Laszlo will be able to 3-shot her regardless. So if you're not cared about like getting experience, just kill her like as quickly as possible. Remember that her second fight is a little bit longer, obviously. How much damage does she do? It's not bad. 86 is pretty good for being 10 levels lower. Oh, not even. She's like 5 levels lower now. But that ship experience really does pay off. So over here, very important meeting.
Yes.
Here we go. It's always a bridge.
Always.
Oops! Did I just blink into a new place? Excuse me, where am I?
That's so good. I love it. He's like,
fuck?
what the fuck just happened? So yeah, let's ignore that for now. Oh yeah, so we got a couple of things to do with the Kobold settlement now. And a very important one, actually. So the first thing to do is we need to go to the lottery. Which is... Are you... Yeah, you're the lottery. Hello, Bang. Alright. Bang has joined us. So Bang is the lottery person. There's only 2 lottery people in Suikoden. 1 in 3, 1 in 4. So they're kind of hard to talk about because, you know, there's not many press... What is the word? Why am I not thinking about it?
Say it again. Say your sentence.
Precedence. Precedence. Okay. There's not much precedence for it. Because they're only exist here. So Bang has very little uses. You'll see that my note here has that he is necessary to complete the Pirate King set. That is because his lottery is the one that matters. Bang will open up a lottery on your ship. If you get the first place prize on your ship, he will then give you the Pirate King gear, which is the strongest gear in the game. It's still a pot of failure. Good. I don't need to appraise the rest of them. And genuinely, it's Laszlo's final armor for the most part. So he's good to have, even if like you don't really play the lottery. If you play it just for his first prize, that's really, really good. On top of that, he is in the... Oh, I do want the trading post, actually. I want to get some bad materials. Okay, let's buy... bad silverware is fine. It's cheap enough to where I don't feel too bad about losing it. I'll get some iron ore. Bad fax cloth. So I may have mentioned this before. Ooh, salt is still cheap. I'm gonna buy this too. You need to upgrade these. So the more you buy and sell bad materials, the better off they become in the future. So occasionally, you'll see like that a place has good iron ore, or normal iron ore, or normal silver ore, good silver ore. And that's because you're currently like going through the process of getting them higher. So like the more you trade, the better items you're gonna have in the future. Let's buy this. Generally, you'd want to get like as much cheap stuff as possible unless you know that there's a deal somewhere. I do need a flower seed, so I'll pick that up as well. Only need one, you don't need to get any more than that. And I think that we are going to get wine later on at a much higher value, so that should be good for the trade settlement. And now we need to go back to the first area and recruit someone else. Wait, is this the exit of the Cobalt settlement or the beginning? Yeah, I can't do that yet. Let me go recruit the other person, because it's weird. Yeah, I guess there's... Alright, so it's north of this. There's another one. I always forget how to trigger this. I don't forget how to trigger that, but I forget how to trigger this, because I forgot this is the second part of this. So here we go. This over here, with the chimney going off.
The greenhouse.
We can finally talk to this guy. We need your strength. And Bartholomew has joined.
I just love how it's like randomly like, hey dude, we need your strength. And he's like, okay.
Well, so he will only join you if you have seen his wanted poster in the ship newsletter. So Bartholomew, he's really strong. He has the highest strength value in the game, or he's tied for the highest strength value in the game. He has the lowest magic defense in the game, so that's not great. Spears are strong as shit. I would also give him the ogre set. He does not come with anything noteworthy. His runes are bad because his magic is bad. At least he has no ones in anything, which is cool, I guess. Now that we have Ornon, Bartholomew, and Reinhold, they actually have a unite attack, which is pretty strong. 1.2 is very, very good for this early point in the game. Even though we can't do the ogre set, any strength boosting equipment that you can get, you should give it to him. He is legitimately a very big powerhouse. And unlike Ornon, he does not come with a waking rune, so he doesn't take a turn to set up. If you're going to use him, I do recommend giving him some magic defense boosting equipment, at least for the early levels, because he will not survive a magic attack. He will just explode. Like, even water, which is the weakest of the elements, will probably kill him. Or give him some, like, defense rune stuff where it's, like, the amulets and things. Those would help. Over here, now that we have that, we get into another fight. Yeah, so now, over here. My name is Viki. If it doesn't even bother, could you please protect me? Yeah, okay. I hope we get along. Obtain the glowing hand mirror, and Viki has joined us. So, Viki is the best character in the game purely because she lets us teleport.
Yeah. Well, she certainly makes things a lot easier, and this is the character that one day I will cosplay.
Yeah, so Viki, she's insanely good. She has a permanent blinking rune on her left hand. It is okay in this game. It is not as strong as it was in 3, but also doesn't have the drawback of 3 of accidentally hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Or 2, I think it is in both those games. She does...
As you can see, she sneezes whenever she uses the blinking rune, and sometimes, I guess, her sneeze is so intense it, like, blows back at her. That's, like, the theory.
So, she has the lowest luck, as per usual.
That makes a lot of sense.
And she's tied for lowest defense in the game. But because she's a mage, defense doesn't matter. The other thing is she has a 3 in every element's rune. You can give her literally everything, and she will be good. She comes with 8 underlings on the ship, and she also boosts every single cannon damage by 40.
Yeah. She's great.
She is so goddamn good. The earlier you get Viki, the better your life is going to be.
And this is the earliest that you can get her.
Yes, this is literally the earliest you can get her. She requires at least 28 recruits in order for you to grab her. She does synergize with a couple of other people who are kind of hybrid mages, and not really actual mages. she by herself easily able to go to endgame. She is so strong. She's so good at what she does. It is borderline ridiculous, like how useful she is in the long run. I do feel like her only limitation is the fact that she has range 1 weapon doesn't matter in this game, but also she does not have physical bulk. Yeah. So like you cannot have her just attack because it probably won't do much damage. She does have a lot of skill, which means she can actually attack and deal damage with criticals. Right. Also, best weapon name in the entire game because it goes from wand to wow wand to wow ow ow wand, which is hilarious.
She's great.
And her attack is dropping a pot on someone when she sneezes.
Yes, well,
which is so good.
We'll be sure to point those out.
Oh no, we're gonna use Viki. We're gonna use Viki. Yeah, She's so good.
Viki's fantastic.
There are gonna be a lot of instances where we actually want to use her. Currently, I just want my whole army to be around level 30. I want to say Viki comes... Thank God. Viki comes into the party at level 30-something. I don't think she's below 30. So once, like Lino and Coolest, who is an insanely good character, I still kind of want to train other party members and show off as many party members as I can. So she's not a priority right now. However, anytime I go to a high-level area, I will be using her because she is absolutely so good.
Yeah.
You slap a Rage rune on Viki, she will kill everything in sight. You slap a Cyclone rune on her, she will literally put everything to sleep because her magic stat is that high.
Yeah.
She's one of the first like full-on mage types that you can absolutely use from now until the end game. She's not the best mage in the game, unfortunately, because, you know, her Star of Destiny is mostly just like, I'm a teleport mage. That's what I do. But she does synergize well with a full mage team. Even Laszlo, who has 180 in magic, he can 100% just deal a crap ton of damage with his rune, and if everyone's got the alert status, they will kill everything in front of them.
Right.
Unfortunately, the way that combination runes work in this game is you kind of have to have, especially with 4 party members, it's really annoying. You want people to have runes that are not compatible with each other. So you would not want someone like Pablo, for instance, to have a fire rune and an earth rune because he can't combo them because they have to be on different people.
Right.
Which is why I like using wind and fire on Viki. She can use flowing. She can use Mother Earth. She can use every rune in the game. It does not matter. She is proficient in all of them. I do feel like it's important to note that she is probably the easiest character to train too because her luck stat, even though it's low, her evasion is very high. She won't really get hit.
Yeah. And that's kind of like hilarious, but also makes a lot of sense because again, her rune is the blinking rune, which is a teleportation rune. So her evasion stat being quite high.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
And I will also just mention, in case this is the first Suikoden game that you're ever watching and you're not familiar with Suikoden, Viki is one of the only characters that appears in every single game. Which you will find out more about why later, but I think part of what makes her interesting is how the Suikoden timeline might be from her perspective.
Her perspective, yeah. Which is really cool.
It is quite cool. And also when you think about each of the games being decades or sometimes hundreds of years apart, the fact that she teleports into these situations are rather interesting.
Yeah, she's always relevant, and she always shows up when she needs to, which I think is very, very cool.
Very cool. Very cool indeed. And so her and some of the other characters that you'll see throughout the rest of the game's series, I think you'll be particularly interested in them and what their stories might be like because they really are like familiar faces, right? Like you see them and you go, yes, it's my favorite.
You're doing the DiCaprio meme of pointing at the screen and being like every single time one of those characters show up.
Yes.
Because it's important when you see a character that is like always around. It's always excellent.
Yeah,
always
like reappearing in the Suikoden games is really interesting because again, there's
a time jump and
quite a big chunk of time.
Like seeing characters grow on top of like the little like instances where like we haven't seen them in a while. It's like wow, they've changed quite a bit in 3 years. You know, at sometimes like wow, that war made them like a better person. Futch is a great example. He's my favorite character in the entire series.
When you first meet Futch in 1, he's a little boy.
He's also a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, he's a little boy. And then by the time you get to 3, you know, he's a grown man. And his personality is like, you can still see the echoes of it in the first, you know, from the first game. But you can also
He's not
see
fully
how
grown
he's
yet,
like
but he's getting there.
matured and aged all the way into the 3rd game. So, yeah, the repeat characters, no matter how you slice the repeat characters, are always really, really interesting. And that's also one of the reasons why we're going to play Rhapsodia or Tactics.
Yeah, Tactics.
Because it is a direct sequel to 4. And it kind of takes some of the side characters and plays with
fleshes them out.
Yeah.
It also introduces an insane amount of lore
Yes.
to the series
Yes.
that you would never see it otherwise.
So that's a really important game. I'm super anti-side stories when it comes to Suikoden because I feel like they don't offer a lot of like fleshing out to the rest of the series because they're not actually a part of the series like the core series. They might take place in a different dimension or something, but they're not really a part of the series.
She's saying like Suikoden, Tierkreis versus like Gaiden. Because Gaiden is canon.
Gaidens are canon, yeah. But like Tierkreis and like Tapestry, those games are great games.
Woven Web of Fate.
But they are not full-fledged Suikoden games, and I feel some kind of way about that.
I feel that.
But Rhapsodia, the Gaidens, those are very, very important games. I really hope we get to play Gaiden again because Gaiden was a lot of fun. So
well, I'll have a better time of doing it this time.
Yes.
Anyway, we've got a lot more to do, so that's all for this edition of Let's Play Suikoden 4. I hope you enjoyed us ranting.
Yeah.
This is Bandit Ryu,
and Crunch.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.